Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk to you about Stompgrip tank pads available at RevZilla.com. Now, Stompgrip tank pads are going to offer you maximum grip in aggressive riding situations. These are going to be available in universal sheets that you can actually cut down to fit any particular part of your bike where you're looking for more grip, or they're going to be available in bike-specific sheets that are going to match up with your motorcycle's unique tank shape. So you want to make sure you're using the bike finder on our website to get the right Stompgrip tape for your bike. Now, install for this on our BSD, or Beard Scale of Difficulty 4 installation, is going to be a 1 out of 3. To get these installed in your bike, you're looking at about 15 to 20 minutes in the garage, but you do need to make sure you give yourself at least a 24-hour window to let the adhesive cure. So we'll talk more about install at the end and the process you're going to have to do to get these onto your bike, but for right now, let's break down what you see in front of me on the table. So Stompgrip actually got their start in 1994, creating grips for the snowboard community, and from there they became really popular in the motorcycle community. So what you see that sets them apart is going to be the construction and the actual aggressive nature to the pads themselves. So let's start by breaking down what you have in front of the table here. You're going to see a couple different shapes, sizes, and colors. On my right-hand side, this is going to be a setup for a Daytona 675. You're going to see that this is going to be a clear sheet. What that does is, for you guys out there with aggressive graphics, it simply allows the graphics to show through the actual tape itself, or the pads themselves. What you're going to see here in the middle is going to be for a Suzuki GSXR 600. This is going to be done in black, and this is only going to be the pad for the tank. You're going to notice that there's a couple different versions here. Some of them will actually include a lower section that is going to work to give you additional grip a little bit lower on the tank, and some are just going to have grip where you might need it on your specific tank. So they really tailor this to work with your bike. R6 to my left-hand side, you're going to see I've already installed this particular one on the bike behind me, and then you're going to have on my far left-hand side the Ninja 300. So there's a bunch of different shapes, and again, you can choose either clear to let those graphics show through, or the simple plain black, which is going to just hide anything underneath but give you that nice aesthetic of the actual pad itself. So what sets the actual Stompgrip apart? It's going to be the construction of this. It's going to be a non-abrasive material, flexible to actually match the aggressive shape of your tank, and then they're going to have these unique volcano bumps that are going to simply, they look like small volcanoes. I mean, picture that science fair project where you had the baking soda, the vinegar, the red food dye, and that volcano is erupting all over the place. That's what these little guys look like, and they just maximize the actual grip without damaging any of your riding gear or your favorite leathers. On the back of this, we're going to use a 3M adhesive. Now this is going to be super sticky, super durable, and it's going to you're not going to have to worry about it peeling up. So talking about this adhesive, it's going to take us right into our installation, because there's a couple key components we're going to need to talk about with this. So our installation on our BSD, or Beard Scale Difficulty 4 installation, we're looking at a 1 out of 3. What that means for you is about 15 to 20 minutes in the garage to prep your tank and get this installed. But there will be an additional curing process. You need to give it at least 24 hours before you go out and ride the bike, and at best 72 hours to let it fully cure. Now, to actually install this, there's going to be a little bit of a process involved with this, so make sure you're reading the instructions. It's not a sticker. You can't just pull the backing off, throw it on, and let it go. You're going to want to clean the tank. I used isopropyl alcohol to actually get it installed in the R6, clean the tank really nice. Then we'll use a hair dryer to actually heat the tank up, and you also want to heat the pad. When you're pulling the adhesive off, make sure not to touch anything, and then put it down nice and firmly on the actual tank and surface. Once it's on the tank, you want to take the hair dryer and go over it one last time. At this point, you have that 24-hour to 72-hour window to let it cure before you take it out and ride. Again, it's just not as simple as pulling the backing off and sticking it on your bike and taking it out. So just something to keep in mind. Now, I think Stompgrip did a really nice job of taking a product originally designed for the snowboard community and developing it into something that works fantastically for the motorcycle community. Not only protects your tank, but gives you a really aggressive stance when you're trying to ride your motorcycle in a more aggressive fashion. There's a lot of folks out there rocking Stompgrip on their motorcycles. You want to hear more about what they have to say? Do me a favor, click below. Read what other riders are digging about the Stompgrip setups they have on their bikes. You have more questions for us? Never hesitate, get us on the phone, give us a call, 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Stompgrip tank pads. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.